Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. It is July 15th. got some messages here for you. I'll read off real quick. I'll go live a little bit later. Already done. So, somebody said, what the heck are we gonna do about her? Somebody's talking about a Hebrew Israelite as though they want to replace the universally chosen magistrate with one. Somebody said there's a medal of honor, and there are complications. They can't do anything about it. They're saying that she satisfied all of the requirements. She's 99%. They're saying she's working against them. Apparently, she told them they exterminated her family, and there's nothing she can do for them. 10:11 p.m. They were talking about a Presbyterian woman. And somebody said something about 3 hours, which would have been 1:11 a.m. this morning. Sounds to me like they were talking about a sacrifice for a new beginning at 1:11 this morning. Somebody said that she died for their sin unnecessarily. And the curator insists snottily, she's the intercessor. And the response is, she's not the intercessor. She's not his intercessor. He's out there sacrificing women, trying to lay the shame and the blame and the filth of his tribe onto her so that she can pay for their sin. Somebody said, look, no going alone, that. They're paranoid. They don't want to be caught alone. I had a vision. A light-skinned man, sort of balding on top, and he had a reddish beard, reddish blondish. He was looking back and forth like two people were having a conversation. And I heard, I can't believe this is happening. They're saying something about the first woman. Somebody sounds pissed, saying to someone, we're going to have a talk. There is something about worms in the back of their head. There's an entity out there that's refusing to let go of the celestial being's mind. At 11:10 p.m. on the 14th. They were getting ready to do a ceremony. The curator is saying, me and you, she's the energizer. So it sounds like the curator of human, or should I say celestial soul, S-O-L, their inner son. He buys and sells energy. Wants to partner up with somebody and identity thieve, sacrifice the magistrate. These ones are talking about madness, and they are talking about purpose. A masculine is talking, and a younger said, we tried. And they are talking about a triumph. Something or someone has been condemned. One man said to another masculine, "You will not disappoint me." Someone said something about a lobotomy. A younger is talking to the curator and their group. They are saying he was siphoning everyone that he was in relationship with. And that's not love. That's not sacred relationship. That's feeding on people. That's being a vampire. And it's really disgusting to think that somebody you might be in intimate relationship with might be feeding on you. Rather than participating in a sacred union to build energy, to create with another creator, they consume you. Ew, how sexy. Ew. A couple of these masculines, we're talking about the river of life and calling a female an agitator. Somebody is saying that many times they had the right to kill him. Somebody is saying that for whatever reason, she has the strength. The curator sounds to be desperately seeking to evade this person who wants to unalive him. They're talking about a psychic medium, and they used her energy to do a bunch of baneful stuff to build their life. The father took her away. They abused her and her family for centuries. So the celestial father took her away from them. The tribe of the lion. Proved her innocence and then gave her a new family. A husband in the tribe of jaguar. Her new husband and their family are kicking the ass out of these copycat, body-snatching, identity-thieving entities who tried to destroy her celestial father's bloodline. Someone is saying that she's embarrassing everybody. She's revealing them and their secret talks. She's only revealing the truth of what they've been doing, and they happen to be embarrassed by it. She's a sympathizer with the innocent ones they've been sacrificing. They are telling the curator that she's innocent, and he's telling them that she needs medicine. He doesn't actually know. He just thinks that if he says something enough times, that it actually means it's true. He's a word magician, and he's tricked himself into believing there's something truthful in what he's saying, which is cuckoo. Somebody is telling this curator that she's a queen and that he is wicked. Every time he prostituted her energy, he was prostituting himself, and he was proving himself a siphoner. Some of us are no longer a child. We are eternal fragments of hope. Infinite potentiality. These ones are talking about a dramatic change. And somebody is talking about a woman's attitude. These ones are constantly whining. They have such a bad attitude. And they're projecting. They're projecting their agreed upon objection. So they're projecting their own bad attitude onto her, suggesting that it belongs to her. Someone is saying they are sick and tired of this curator prostituting everybody's energy. He's been buying and selling, wheeling and dealing in the life force of the living. He has harvesting capabilities. He's got patented technologies and astral projection and other modalities of harvesting out of thin air, so to speak. All they got to do is come in and cause some kind of a thing for you to generate that they can then harvest. The curator is saying there's a woman that needs to be transferred. He's talking about the Dominican Republic. He's saying she has no idea what's coming for her. Apparently, this is one of his own people. Somebody mentioned the Muslims, and somebody said, of course blood is special. He's saying that he needs her in a relationship so he can get the blood and the fluids out of this woman, this angel. There is something about August. They are saying that a ceremony is necessary, and the curator is calling her sacrilegious. These people are not connected to the celestial Father, the golden royal realms, or prime creator. What they've been feeding soul to, the inner son of the celestial people, is what they've been praying to in their religion. And they're furious that this woman is embarrassing them, talking about the river of life and these different, and the inner sun, the SOL of the solar plexus, of the rainbow covenant with source creator. They're furious that she's not following along in their religious scripts, that she's has different teachings. They could not destroy her because God is with her. And the universe has appointed her in the role that she is to be in. And these nasty ass principalities in a flesh suit insist that she be replaced with a Hebrew Israelite, a succubus, so they can continue harvesting. So these religious people, hoping to retain their Christed, chosen status and authority by consuming the blood and the flesh of an angel who's newly appointed and who is going to be apparently appointed in publicly in a ceremony. May the celestials and the universe who hears him speak in such a way strike him down, and anyone who is associating with him in this endeavor. Watto. Somebody said they aren't worthy of a cup. This fellow has been siphoning the love and the life force out of other people's cups, sacrificing them, brutalizing them, using them as his own personal karmic debt compost bin. He's not given a cup. Number 14444, followed shortly by 1440. 14444, take the initiative and build a solid, lasting foundation for your future. There are 1,440 minutes in a single day. It serves as a divine reminder to be intentional with your time. Practice gratitude and recognize the sacred every waking moment. That's the message, and I'll see you on the next one.